Welcome to my blog. This is my first entry and I want to use this to tell you about myself. I started doing magic around 1990. I was working at UAB Medical Center at the time, and a coworker of mine showed me a card trick. I was hooked at that point. I started reading about close-up magic and started purchasing small magic tricks and card tricks. I practiced these tricks until I got what I felt was pretty good. So I started showing the tricks to visitors at the hospital or outside eating in the plaza. I caught the attention of juvenile patients and their parents, and before I knew it, I always drew a crowd of children around me. One patient in particular had an overwhelming effect on me. He'd had a heart transplant a few years prior to this, and it went bad, and he was on the transplant list to receive another heart. I started performing for him, more so than other people at the hospital. This kid and his dad talked me into performing for the children on the CV surgery floor that could not go outside. So I started performing for all the kids, and as time went on, kids from other floors with other ailments started coming in and watching my shows. On the days that I worked, I put on 1 or 2 shows a day. On my days off, I would spend a few hours at the magic shop, then I would spend several hours at the hospital performing. I was at the magic shop so much that I actually started working there part-time. This allowed me to practice and perform as much magic as I could for the customers that came into the store. As time went on, I started performing magic shows for kids as they went home from the hospital, and word of mouth is a wonderful thing, as it allowed me to perform many shows on the outside of the hospital and actually make a little money while performing. In 2015, I had to stop performing and stop doing magic altogether. I had a massive stroke that left me paralyzed on my left side. Throughout the years, I had 2 more strokes and 3 heart attacks and 9 pulmonary embolisms or blood clots in my lungs. During a couple of moves to different states, all of my magic and accessories were lost. That was devastating to me. And after that, along with the health issues, I just didn't have the will to learn anything or practice anything. However, about 3 or 4 months ago, I regained the desire to perform magic. I started purchasing card tricks and packet tricks as much as I could afford at a time, and started to relearn the tricks to perform for my wife and my son. I'm unable to do a whole lot of sleight of hand, so I stick to card tricks, gaff decks, and packet tricks as a way to entertain my family and friends. So there you have it. That's my story, and as Doug Kahn says, I'm stuck with it. In this blog, I want to talk about magic that I watch, want to learn, and have learned. I will link to videos that I make, as well as link to videos that I watch and I think are good, with the owner's permission, of course. So sit back, relax, grab a beverage of your choice as we dive into the world of magic, from my point of view.